What's up, my guys? It's Beast Mode with the Haven family. I promised a Boogeyman video, but I'm gonna kind of skip over him for a minute because I decided to do Ivar instead. It's just another powerhouse. I have so many of them to make videos on and build. It's such a stack class right now, but he seems interesting for this Titan feud. You know, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with the Titan we're fighting Balor, if he's going to have that Leech Gem move, and then he's got a Bleed move for 500k. It's going to be interesting for sure when this thing starts and pops off, but we'll see when it happens. It's not looking too good right now. I mean, he could dodge, he could bleed, he could leech. Like, it looks kind of scary, but you never know. We'll see. So we're going to do Ivar, the Viking Raider, real quick. He's a powerhouse. And the only way that I've found useful to run him is this setup right here. He's got a bunch of other 8-charge moves, but you know, blowing up the board doesn't mean quite what it used to. I don't know if in the future they're gonna make the metals that do single color gem damage like the single color move damage metals and go from, you know, standard 30% to 70%. It would actually fix the problem of guys not doing enough gem damage. Because at 5-star silver, if a powerhouse blows up the board, he's looking at 350k damage. You know, add in the move and the move damage, that can help win matches. But if they don't have it, they're just not really viable at 5-star silver anymore. So they're going to have to do something. We'll see soon enough. But this is the way we're going to run them for now. It's a 8-charge black, 175k damage. This moves the pin bar back 6 notches. 8-charge black again, 44k damage. Choose a 4x2 area to swap in a red gems, which is his strongest gem. And an 11-charge red move. It's a finisher, 84k damage. Choose a 2x7 area to swap in a black gems, which recycles the whole thing. Now there is a way to get all this off twice in one turn, but you need Hogan, Elias, and a ton of luck. And we're not even going to bother looking at it. But if you had them, I'll talk you through it when we're in the match. But it's like so rare. When it works, it's like 1.6 or 7 mil turn one. In one turn, I should say. But it's just not going to happen all the time. So I'm going to show you just how to get through the Titan with him if you decide to go with Ivar. He does do a lot of damage pretty quickly. And luckily his pins aren't big enough. So that's what you're going to need in a Titan feud. You're going to want to do a ton of damage, small pin. Ton of damage, small pin. Over and over again. That's why power guys won't be that great, because the pins are going to be too big. So we're going to run double black MP trainers to start turn 1. We got $1 Million Man and Bray in there. And I'm going to throw in some rare trainers just to try to beef up the black moves. You're getting 10% from Ford. And another 20% for $1 Million Man. If you have Gooker, you can swap him out for Ford. That'll give you another 15% on that. And you could also max out $1 Million Man and get up another 5%. So, let's check out the strap. I worked him up quite a long time ago. I was super excited. If he had a plate that you could break red and gain black MP, I think he would be on another level good. But you don't, so it kind of takes away from you know, some of the sheen from this guy. So I don't even have the plate on, but this is the big bad boy right here. It's a Fury tier 5, gives me 200% to black moves, and then I have a takedown right here. This is giving me 4% more to the black move and 18% gem damage. Another takedown with another 4% black move. Plus now I have a set of takedown, so that's 15% to the black moves. And another Fury, so I got another 8% black move and a 15% to black all gems. So he's pretty stacked. I got him set up pretty nice. And then I think he's got another 5% gem damage from his strap bonus. So let's go on the road and take a look at him. And we're going to go against our standard Triple H and see what we can do. Now, Titan's going to have 4 mil health. So we're going to see what we can do in hopefully, 3 or 4 turns if it's enough to win a match. Luckily, you know, you're getting so much move damage, but you're not doing the gem damage on the pin, so they're going to kick out. So right off the bat, check out these black moves. Oh, they're stacked. 600k, move the pin bar back. Now you're going to hit the other black for 150k. So we're at 750k plus this gem damage. This is where you're going to want to try to get a black match. But you're not even going to need it. That was with those 2 rare coaches. We're not even going to try that. Because if I went like this to try to get those 2 blacks, the wild card underneath, that wild card would also hit the yellows, connect to all these reds, and I'd be pinning. So we're just going to try to connect to 1 gem in a safe spot. That connects to 3. That connects to 2. And it could possibly cascade those greens. And there's all sorts of cascades on that side. Let's go with this one. Oh, right where I really didn't want it. Let's see the gem damage though. So another 150k, 6, 750, 8. So we're at 900k damage on turn 1. The problem is when that happens, I pinned. So now my next move is also gonna pin. So this is another 100k plus gem damage. But if it's a finisher, so it ends our turn, that's unfortunate. And we'll do a couple matches just so you can kind of get an idea of what he's going to look like. He broke the loot gems. Thanks for wasting my time, Triple H. Alright, now we're like super pushing back the pin bar. So let's see what we can do on this move, or this turn. So we're going to do 600k here. And then we're going to do 750. Now I'm really not worried about a cascade. Let's take this one up here. No cascade, perfect. So that's 750, 850, so that's 900k. And then you're hitting this for that, and another 200k. So you're doing about 6, 750, 850, 9, 10, plus 2. You're doing about 1.2 mil a turn with him. Now what we could do though is, because we got the 5 match, this was where those coaches will come in. If I had Hogan and Elias, I'd have plus 2 on a match, right? Check this out. We're going to be too short. Oh, I pinned him. Okay, I was going to show you when you got the extra turn, we'd be at 6 black MP. If I had Hogan and Elias on just now, that right there would have triggered the extra turn and we would have got all those moves off again on turn 1. So we would have done 2.4 mil damage on 1 turn. That's pretty incredible. It's really incredible. But it's so random. You gotta like not cascade, hope the pin bar doesn't move enough on that big 2x4 area into red. And then you're hoping for a black match and then another not cascade. It's just, you could do it 10 times and it'll work once. It's just not that viable, honestly. So let's try this match again. This is pretty much the only way I like to run him. And then we'll go for it. We'll throw in Hogan and Elias and see if we can get it to work. But on average, you're going to do, what do we say, 1.2 mil per turn. So it's going to take you 3.5 turns. So into your 4th turn. If you could buff up some of his gem damage maybe a little bit more. And get that other, if you're at 1.22, that's 3.6. If you could find another 400k somewhere, you could get through a Titan in 3 moves with this guy. Let's try to find us a safer spot than last time. Those yellows are going to collapse on top of each other, plus those greens might cascade. Even though we're connecting to 1 more gem on this one, I think it's a much safer spot. So let's take this. Perfect. Awesome. Now you hit your finisher. This time you're trying to connect to as many blacks as you can. You're just trying to do like mass damage. And we're going to connect to 3 if we put it right here. Awesome. Very awesome. That just kept going. But you see the damage? It was 2.2 or 220k reduced to 170k. It just doesn't give you enough damage for breaking gems these days. You really got to have that move damage. So, yeah, so about 1.2 mil a turn. We'll try it one more time, and we'll try to use those coaches. And now he's gone. Now it's over. So we're just trying to basically connect a bunch of reds and cause a pin here. This is going to make 2 wild cards. Sweet. Because it made 2 wild cards because we didn't connect to any other reds. If we connected to one other red, it would have just been 1 wild card. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but if you don't connect to any, each 1x5 area is its own wild card. All right, so now we'll try it one time, maybe 2. We'll try to do the Elias and Elias. How do you say that guy's name? He was I just started watching wrestling again, and he was in the main event the other night. And there's so many wrestlers I just don't know much about right now, or their current gimmicks or their old gimmicks. I can't even get the names right sometimes. Alright, let's do this. If it was a little bit easier to charge up that second set of black moves on turn 1, I would actually love using him. If he had like a choose move or something, that would take him to another level. But he just doesn't. Alright, so we're going to go with him. Take him off Priest. I tell you what, Hogan is probably one of my most commonly used coaches in the game. He's just so useful. Instead of having to like level up Andre and X-Pac and Rikishi, and the list goes on, he like does it all. Alright, there's Elias. Yeah, let's see if this will work. And I really don't want to re-record this, so if it cuts out, I'm probably just not going to do it again. Because this card is just so straightforward. You're not really going to use the other moves and break a bunch of gems because you're just not going to do enough damage. And then you got to worry about recycling. This is the moveset for this guy until 6-star. If he gets a choose move at 6-star or something changed drastically, that would be another story. But as is, it's just not. Alright, now this is like super perfect. You see we got a black match right there? Now we're going to try to like get that black match with a 5 match and not cascade. So we're going to try to go here. Because if I go right here, I am going to break 14 gems. Let's see, there's, what do we got on the pin bar? We moved it back 6, we start 11. Alright, so if I take this right here, this actually, no, I wouldn't get the 5 match. I'm sorry. I got to take a 5 match. I almost talked myself out of that by accident. Oh, is there a better way? I really want to keep that black on the board. Can I go here? Is that a little safer? I think that's a little safer. Alright, let's try this. Oh, we're still good. We're still good. We're in good shape. Alright, cool. So now we're going to take the 5 match. The purple dropped in. But you see how we're 1 short? That 5 match would have re-triggered it and we would have been all good. But again, now on the next turn, we're all straight. So this match is going to be over right here because this move alone takes most of his health. But it did drop down to 550k from 600. And then this one was, what, 150? It didn't drop down too much. Man, if that extra purple didn't come out of the like heavens right there, like we were done. Alright, now we're probably just going to have to swipe a gem. See how far the pin bar moves. Alright, it's over. Let's try it again. I really want to make it work for you guys. But it's so random. If that black wasn't in the right position in the first place, I wouldn't even have the option. Like if there's only a couple blacks out, or maybe you do that initial black move and then some blacks pop in. Like you need a lot of luck. A lot of luck to make it work. Let's go for it. Because these matches are so fast anyway. You're only doing 4 to 5 moves to win. So he's definitely gonna be good against a Titan. You know, three cycles in, plus find some more damage somewhere. Might even be 4 cycles if you don't have that move medal, tier 5 move damage medal. Alright, let's see. There's no black where I really need it to be right now. So let's see if we take this, those 2 blacks on the other side, or right above me in the middle, will drop and be in the position we want it to be in. So let's hope for no cascade here. Alright, perfect. Oh, they didn't drop the way I expected them to. Dang it. I thought they were going to end up unequal. They're still equal. So that's not going to work. Let's see. Maybe we'll get one. Trying to see if there's a way to make one drop the way I want it to. I don't even see it. Alright, let's just take this. Get the plus. Oh, we didn't even need to do that. Because now I don't have my 5 match anymore. So any swipe would have ended the turn. Okay. Alright, maybe you guys want to try one more? Maybe I'll just keep trying it until the video cuts out. Is that cool with y'all? And at some point, just stop watching if you're not interested. Because now on the next turn, I could try to set it up again, but he'll be in danger, so a match is probably going to end it. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get this thing to work. We will try. Alright, what if we do one now in the middle there? And if that wild card falls in the middle of these 2 blacks? No, because that's... Oh, yeah, that will work. It'll actually work better there. Let's do this. Ah! Stop! Don't be in danger. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it'll still work as long as we don't cascade it, okay? So, say that was like your first turn, and you just did the 2 black moves, and you got your wild card, and you take the swipe. Beautiful. And then you get to use it again. Do you see this? Done, done, done. It'll work. It's just random as heck. You're gonna probably, maybe not like 1 out of 10 turns it'll work. Probably like 3 out of 10, like 30%. But it does happen. We did 2 matches. We got to work once. We went through, 4 turns? So we were at 1 out of 4, so 25%. That's probably about right. You can get it to pop off for you. So, anywho, yeah, that's Ivar. He's a super strong powerhouse. You're gonna do, unless you get a funky cascade like that first one we did, you're gonna do 1.2 mil every single turn with this guy. And he's only 5-star bronze. He's not leveled beyond 5-star bronze. I think the 2 black moves are leveled up just because they did so much damage. I wanted to max them. Let's take a peek real quick. Let's get in there and look at this guy. But he's very, very strong. There's so many powerhouses now that can do around 1 to 1.2 or up turn 1. Against a 5-star bronze, you're always going to win on that first turn. Against a 5-star silver, you know, you're going to need a little bit of help. Because if you're going against a striker, you're going to beat them on turn 1 because they only have like 1 to 1.1 mil health. But any other card, you're going to have to go through the cycle twice. So yeah, I maxed out one of those moves. So there you have it, Ivar. That would be the way I would run him for this Titan coming up. You know, that medal is pretty important, the 200%, but if you don't have it, you're probably going to drop down to like, instead of 1.2 mil, like 1.1 mil. It's not going to make or break you. You're still going to be up there quite a bit. And he'll probably do really well for you. Just avoid those cascades. So, as always, I appreciate all the support, guys. I enjoyed making this video. And leave me a like, a comment, subscribe. I still haven't written that down, so I botch it all the time. But thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you on the Boogeyman video. For real this time. Beast mode out.